Okay, guys, it's this is officially not a rant and rave, but it's much like one. And this is what I've been talking about forever. I don't understand some people. I don't understand their method of thinking. I don't understand why they're just so fucked up. A friend I got here, his name is Dean. We're not going to get into last names. Many, many years ago, his father bought a brand new 56 Pontiac convertible. And he had it. And Dean remembers first car he ever drove was that Pontiac. He was 9 years old. Big thumbs up there, Dean. How cool is that, right? Anyway, Dean's father sold it to another gentleman way back in the day, and Dean always knew who the guy was, and he always kept track of this car. And Dean always bugged him later on in years, like, I don't know, we'd have to ask Dean. Dean's not here right now. 15 years ago or so, 20, or after 15 years went by, or 10 years, whatever, Dean always bugged this guy. I'd like to buy the Pontiac back. I'd like to buy the Pontiac back. That was my dad's car. And the guy's like, yeah, I know. I'd really like to have my dad's car back. Now, I think Dean's dad has passed away, I believe. And if he hasn't, I'm sorry, Dean. But anyway, I'm getting some of the facts fucked up, but it doesn't matter. The thing is that the guy that bought the car has owned it for 40 some odd years now and done nothing with it. He let it sit outside for the longest time and let it rot away. Then he put it inside a building, stripped it to bare metal. Then he got rid of the motor and tranny. Then he got rid of parts and pieces here. But the car is still there. But she's rough. Very, very rough. Dean went and looked at the car. He asked the guy, can I come by and take a look at it? So he went by there, looked at the car, took a whole bunch of pictures, sent them over to me and said, what do you think about restoring this car? And this is a full frame of restoration, and it's a Pontiac. They're very hard to find parts for. It's going to be an expensive restoration, but it's going to hold its value on this car, because if Dean decides or doesn't decide to get me to do it, my rates are so cheap that, well, I shouldn't say that, but anyway, my rates are low enough where Dean will still be able to walk away and get his money back out of this car, because Pontiacs are hard to come by. So Dean takes all the pictures. The guy lets him take the pictures, all that kind of stuff. I look at the car, I give Dean a price, what I think it's going to be. Dean contacts the guy and says, well, look, I don't think it, because originally the guy wanted like something like $15,000. And Dean says, I've had my body man look at it, and I don't, you know, I found some online, and what they're worth realistically, other cars in this condition are around $5,000. And the guy's like, well, let me think about it. And Dean says, okay. He says, but you'll give me first chance, right? Because you know, this guy's known Dean since he was like knee high, right? And he bought it off of Dean's dad. Let's not forget that. I keep saying it. Yes, you'll get first chance at it. The very next day, I don't know how Dean found out, but the guy puts it up for sale on the internet. He puts the car for sale. So Dean offered him. Here's the fucked up part. Dean's probably watching this video laughing, but here's the fucked up part. Dean offered him more than what he's asking for it on the internet right now. The guy bought it off of Dean's father 40 years ago. Dean's been bugging him for 40 fucking years that he wants the car. Dean has offered him a number, and now the guy's put it on the internet. The following day, 6 hours, actually put it, that's right, Dean said to me, 6 hours after Dean talked to him, the guy put it on the internet and is asking less than what Dean offered him. What the fuck is the matter with this guy? Less. He's offered you more. You know the family background to this car. Why won't you let this guy have the car? This means something to him. It was the first car he fucking drove when he was 9 years old. And this fucker won't give it to him. So, Dean sends me a message telling me this story. And I says, well, I got a solution for the problem. Because here at Old Time Garage, we're going to help people out as much as we can without interfering with my own personal life. But my shop interferes with my personal life all the time. Just ask anybody. I never get any time to myself. But this is what we're going to do. I phone this gentleman. And I say, I'm interested in your Pontiac. I want to buy it. Well, guess what? I'm going right now to go see the Pontiac. And I'm going to offer the guy, because the guy put a price up there, or best offer. I'm going to offer the guy less than what he's even asking, because he's asking your best offer. I'm even going to save Dean more money. And I'm going to bring the car home, and Dean's going to come out, and he's going to get his dad's car back. The first car he ever drove, he's going to get back. I don't know what's the matter with this guy, or why he won't let Dean have it. He's done nothing to you. Dean grew up knowing this guy. He's always been friendly. Hello, how you doing? How's my dad's car? Yep, I still got it. If you ever want to sell it, let me know. You're the first guy I'll let know. You're the first guy I'll let know. What are you doing with that car? Well, I'm getting on now. I'm in my 70s. I don't want to do it. I'm interested in selling it. I want 15 grand. Can I come over and take a look and take some pictures? You sure can, Dean. Come over and take a look. Take some fucking pictures. Take all you want. Well, okay, I want to show them to my body man. My body man says it's only worth this much, and I've looked some up on the net, and it's only worth 5 or 6 grand. Well, I don't know. Let me think about it. 6 hours later, puts it on the fucking internet for less than what Dean offers him. How many times can I say this? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Why don't you want this guy to have the car? Well, guess what? Old Time Garage is coming out there. We're going to hand you the money. We're going to load the car on a trailer, and we're going to give it back to its rightful owner, Dean, where it belongs. Because that's what we do. So we will film this when we get out there. We will film this car for you. We're going to go out there and make him the offer right now. We've got to be careful, though, because you don't want this guy seeing anything funny going on. So unfortunately, I'm not going to film it when I'm actually there getting the car. But I will film it tomorrow when it's loaded up on my trailer. Unless I get out there and I make him an offer and he tells me to get lost because he's just playing games. I don't know about these people. I've seen these people before. I've seen people put ads out there on the internet trying to sell stuff, and when you go to buy it off them, they don't want to sell all of a sudden. They say they'll think about it. But yet they're asking you what you have, and they want to buy everything you got. I call them fishers. They're fishing around to see what's going on. Well, guess what? Don't try and fish with me, because I ain't taking the fucking bait. He jumped in the fucking tank, this guy, and he's playing with the wrong shark. I'm going to bite him in the ass, and I'm going to get your car back, Dean. Okay. I'll see you guys in a bit.
We're back, guys.
Bye.
And I'm sorry I didn't film anything that happened over at the guy's house. But it was a good time over there. I asked the guy the history on the car, and he told me that he had bought it from this gentleman called Jake many years ago in 1969. He told me the story on it. He told me how he had it, and he's never done nothing with it. This guy here owned a lumber yard. He left this car sit outside in the weather, and it's convertible. And I don't know if you guys know anything, but 55, 56 Pontiacs, they rust out even worse than Chevys do. He let it sit outside. It filled up. It rotted away. Even rotted the fucking frame off it. Just completely rotted away. Then the guys out there that were moving lumber yard, every time they had to move cars around out in the lumber yard, they just grab a forklift and move the car. So what you're going to see here is going to be very, 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 very hard on the eyes. Very hard on the eyes. Dean has got a huge project here. So with me saying that right now, guess what? I bit him in the ass and I took the car back. And Dean now owns his cars back. Dean has got his father's car back. And I want to apologize, Dean, if you're out there watching, to your dad, because his dad is still alive. I thought his dad had passed on. Jeez. The only one going to pass on here is me. Listen to this goddamn thing. And I'm on antibiotics. Fucking Dave. Anyway, we got the car. I left the cars loaded up here. It's on my trailer. It's back home at my place. I'm going to show it to you exactly how it is. Now, I want you guys to remember one other thing out there. You know how you watch all these so-called reality TV shows and all these guys that build cars in, and they build cars on these hot rod shows on TV, and all they ever say when they bring a car in is, ooh, look at the rust repair on this, look at the rust repair on that. Well, you want to see rust repair? I'm going to show you rust repair. This car is rusty. I'm sorry, Dean, I call it like it is, you know that. I'm still going to fix it, but it's rusty. Now, some of you are going to say, I wouldn't waste the time, I wouldn't waste the money, I wouldn't do this. And you know what? On a realistic point, maybe you're right. Or on a money-wise point, maybe you're even right. But you know what? It's not about that here at Old Time Garage. It's not about that for Dean. It's about, right here, this car was his dad's. And I don't care what anyone fucking says. I'm one of the few shops out there. I do this because I love cars. I eat, breathe, and sleep cars. So let's go take a look. So don't knock it when you see it. But we're going to fix it. And this is a huge job. So here we go. So here we go. Let's start with the best part of the whole car. There's the fenders. Now they're kind of just thrown in my truck here so you guys can't see. The hood's right there. One fender's up underneath. Actually, the fenders are not rusted above the headlights. They're very good, which is a typical thing on the Pontiacs. So fenders are good. Here's the back of the car. It's exactly how I got it, guys. I haven't even done nothing. She's all roped in there. I mean, we'll go around here. Look at the rust on the tail pan. You know. It's on the other side also. Trunk lid actually looks not too bad, but here's the worst of it. Look at these quarter panels. just smashed in from the guy moving around the forklift. Look at this lower quarter. Look at this. Oh my God, I could play a tune with that. Just look at, there's the old rubber shit hanging out from inside there. Sorry, Dean, I'm pulling your car apart, but at least you're famous. You're on YouTube. The doors actually don't look bad. Doors look pretty solid. Let's jump up and take a look. And at least all the glass and shit's in it. Let's take a look. Look at the dash. I know Indy Chuck is going to like this. He's got a Pontiac and he's going to be watching through this build. I know you're out there, Indy. You're going to be watching this one, aren't you? You can't really see much in here, but trust me, if we get down in between the back there, I don't know if you can see that. There's just, whoops, sorry guys. See, look at there. There's just no floors left in the car. The floors are gone. Let's walk around the front here. Windshield's intact. It doesn't even have, that guy even took the frame off. He put a 56 Pontiac frame under it, and it wasn't a convertible frame, so you can see down there, he welded in an X member onto the frame to make it a convertible frame. That's how rotten this car was. Now, come around to the driver's side, obviously. Driver's door is good. Here we go. Look at this quarter panel. Again. Just smash the shit because some people just don't care. Look at this. Look at this. Look at inside of here. Look at here. Look at all this. Look at it down in here, guys, if you can see it down in there where the rocker joins in. Just really, really rough. It's all, you can see it's almost like he's used a paint stripper on it. So there you go, guys. There it is. There you are, Dean. There's this 55 Pontiac ragtop. And I managed to get off the guy. Let me see if I can crawl up in here. I managed to get, where are they? Dean's gonna love this. I'm not in the greatest shape, but when Dean's dad sold it to this guy, and this guy never put it on the road, there's the plates from 1969. When Dean's dad sold to this guy, they're still there. I got both license plates. You know, it's all the little stuff that counts. Here's a shot from the driver's side. Look at the floor, you can see down in there. Look at that, eh? At least the convertible bows and top stuff is all there. No motor, no tranny. No coil springs in the front suspension. Just nothing. Just nothing. And a lot of you out there are probably saying why. Why is what you're saying. Well, the reason why is because it means a lot to Dean. And, you know, you're probably right, some of you guys. He probably could buy one done cheaper than doing this one. But, you know what? I work fast, I work good. This is going to be a winter project for me. It's going to be here for a good year and a half. My rates are not ridiculous here. I can't tell you how many times what my rates are. If I said on here what my rates are, I'd probably have a fucking lineup a mile long from all over the place. That car, most people would be looking at that car saying that's $100,000 and up to build it, parts and labor. All I can tell you is that car with everything new, we're talking motor, tranny, brakes, suspension, interior, chrome could get expensive and all that. But that's probably, you know, in a shop like this, it ain't no 100 grand, it's less. You took it to a regular shop, it would be. And we will still do the same quality work because you guys see it here on YouTube, what we're going to do step by step. Is that the worst car I've ever built? There was one even worse. But that is the second worst car that I've probably seen here. We're going to build it. We brought it home for Dean. I'm excited for him. Hopefully he's excited. And that's all there is to it. So that's an upcoming project in the fall, along with a few other things that came around here. Okay, guys, remember, it's always a good time at old time. We got Dean's car back. We helped him out because that's what we're about here. We're about helping you out. It's we're one big happy family here. Okay, big thumbs up. See you later.